Hey there, welcome back. I am incredibly excited to share my first book review with you. If you caught the last segment that I did, I shared more about season 7 and what's on the docket for topics and for guests. I really shared that transition planning is hot on my mind, and I think it's such a critical time for our industry. In that segment, I also shared that I'm changing things up and wanting to share some resources, books that have helped me. There's a lot of free and amazing information out there: podcasts, YouTube, Google, magazines, newspapers, all of that. There's so much good information out there. But readers are leaders, as they say. And there are so many people in the agriculture industry, I think, that are just starved for information when it comes to transition planning because we're chasing our tail, right? We don't know what to do. We don't know how to start the conversation. And I just see families struggling, right? If you don't know what to do, you can't bring it up and you avoid it. And then that causes conflict. And then that's probably one of the most unfortunate things when you work with family and there's not clear communication, nobody has a plan, everybody avoids it. We're going to cause conflict just because we're not being clear. So, one of the things that I want to do for season 7, starting right now in this video, is share with you the first book review. I started, just a quick note, I started the media company, Farm Marketer, just about 17 years ago. Back when social media wasn't huge, free, everything was easy. I was competing against media giants. So I had the background and then the skills to do it, but there was so much I had to learn to be able to launch this company, manage this company, and compete against media giants for content and for advertising dollars. So my go-to was reading, podcasts, video. That is what has allowed me to take Farm Marketer from a seed of an idea and make it into one of the leading agriculture media companies in Canada. And to me, I think in our industry, we hear a lot of talk about transition plan, and you can catch an article here and you can catch a video here. I'm trying to bring it all together and really start giving farm families clarity. Fortunately, now there are some tools on the market, some books. And I went onto Amazon one day because I was frustrated. I can provide a lot of videos, a lot of podcasts, and then we can keep them on our channel and people can flip through them, go through our podcasts. But I love books. Let's just say it that way. They're little pieces of gold wisdom in paper format. They're cheap, and there is so much expertise by the people that have written these. They're usually experts at what they do, and they're taking the best of their knowledge and putting it in a book. If you're writing a book, you are usually an expert in something. And finally, as I started into season 7, I did another look on Amazon. I remember doing this a while ago when I was doing some episodes on transition planning and haven't looked again. So I went in and I did farm transition planning and I looked in Amazon to see what came up. And sure enough, there's a handful of books. So I'm reading, I've read one and I have a few more, a stack of books to read to bring to you guys. And the first ones I'm going to focus on are transition planning. Then there's some other cool business and mindset ones that I want to bring here because knowledge is power and the wisdom found in books is priceless. So, book number 1 today is Protect Your Pack and Your Den by Heather Venenga. And she is a financial planner, I do believe, from the US. And I ended up buying her book first because it was clever. Protect Your Pack and Your Den: Steps to Successful Farm Succession Planning. And my goodness, guys, it was such a beautiful, short, easy, powerful read. So the really cool thing that she did, you're like, protect your pack in your den. Okay, I get the analogy. But she really wrote this book based on wolves, and it's a parable. And if you've ever read a parable book, it is an easy fiction like way to write a book that makes it very easy to deliver content that can be complicated. So she actually took and full blown took succession planning, transition planning, farm families, and put it in the context of a wolf. Because in the opening, she says wolves have a very similar family structure to people. And it is so clever. She has the wolf family, she has pig families, the advisor is a squirrel, I believe. And it's clever. It is so easy to read. It's not like picking up a textbook from university and it's dry and you're trying to go through all this hard material. She starts the book by just sharing the problem. There's a wolf family, mom, and then the dad, and then the wolf pups. And there is problems in the wolf den. The kids are worried about who's going to take over the wolf farm. Dad is too busy, doesn't want to deal with it, so he's out farming. And mom, she is concerned about the wolf pups and harmony. She doesn't like that the kids are fighting and that the family is not doing so well. So she takes it upon herself to learn about transition planning. And she meets, funny enough, meets with the Lady Wolf Club at the local coffee shop, like the farm women. It's pretty amazing. And then she starts hearing about transition planning. So in this book, it's so clever. She talks about the problem and the fact that we're not alone, that farm families all deal with this. And then she gets into the need for a plan and clarity. If the wolf pups, the wolf kids don't know what's happening on the family farm, and they're a farmer, that provides a situation where there's no clarity and there can be fighting. So it's really clever. She goes through and then she talks about the team that farmers need, what kind of professionals. And then she talks about aligning the pack. So aligning the farm family so there's no fighting. Fair and equal are different, and creating a plan and taking action. So if you are thirsty for some information, some encouragement on transition planning, I highly recommend starting with this book. It is just a quick, easy, powerful read, and it'll help you on your journey. It really will. So I had so many takeaways. If you can see all my little colored tabs here, those are takeaways that I had. And even more exciting is I reached out to Heather and asked her to be a guest on the Impact Farming Show. So if you are not already subscribed to the Impact Farming Show, I will put a link in the comments of this video, wherever you find this. And I recommend that you sign up, because then you'll get show alerts when new episodes come out. And you're not going to want to miss this episode with Heather, because these things that I have tabbed off are some of the questions that I want to ask her. So 2 action items for you. If you're eager and you just want to start reading, order this off Amazon. It's cheap. It's an easy read. You won't regret it. And then number 2, subscribe to the Impact Farming Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel or podcast, wherever you consume. But I would recommend to subscribe to Impact Farming Show alerts. Then you'll always get an email anytime a new video episode, new podcast episode comes out. So those are the action items. Buy the book if you're interested, subscribe, and then make sure to tune in, because we're going to have Heather on the show and I'm going to be asking her some hot topics. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm excited for this book review format. Really, let's place strong tools in the hands of you for your farm family to make sure that we can be the best business managers to make sure that we know how to transition plan so that the farm is going to be there for our generation and the next generation. That's my goal with the show. That's my goal with the book reviews. I hope you enjoy it. If you do read the book, watch the episode, drop a note. I'd love to hear what you think of the book and the interview when it comes out. So thank you guys. Subscribe and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.